42nd Street and the Horsefall supported you?
The opportunities through the Horsefall are just, to now, continue to be really amazing. Rod sends out emails with really awesome creative opportunities around Manchester. About a year ago, I applied for a development program of your practice, and I said to Rod, I was like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not established. And he was like, yes, you are. You can do this. They want people that are new into their careers, and I hadn't really done anything yet, and it was very intimidating. But I got it, and it was amazing. I think it's one project that I've learned so much from, and it was a development program. They supported you, they helped you find things you were interested in, how to apply for Arts Council grants, how to organise a commission, things that I didn't even think about or knew that I needed to know. They really helped me with that, and I wouldn't have known about it unless Rod had sent it me. And there's been a few opportunities as well, workshops, meeting people at 42nd Street with similar interests, similar passions of using creativity as a tool for mental health. And I just made some really, really good friends there as well. And I worry that sometimes I'm really busy and that I'm not there enough, but I feel really supported that I will always be there and I'll always be part of the family no matter what.
Yeah, the door's always open, isn't it? You know that you can come back with, or even just an idea. I guess like maybe you're saying like pre-42nd Street, you wouldn't feel confident just going into art, say, I've got an idea for a project, whereas now it's like, right, then Rod will most likely say yes.
Yeah.
Because he's always open to young people getting involved.
It's not even a yes, it's the support of understanding my ideas and being able to either help me structure it for a specific audience or alter it for 42nd Street. I don't feel worried to be able to present that, whereas when I was at university, that was something I struggled with so much, was sharing ideas and people criticising you and knowing that it's going to be judged, whereas now I realise I need to have confidence in it. People are going to love it, some people don't, that is fine. That is the world of arts and creativity, and that is the resilience that 42nd Street has definitely given me. And I've just heard so many amazing things from people that work at 42nd Street, that they've never worked somewhere that's took care of them so well, and having mental health days and having really great support. And out of university, I said, I want to work here. But Rod knew that what I really wanted to do was freelance, but that was really scary for me. And he said, you will be able to do it, you can do it, but we'll always be here if you need us.
Yeah.
And I think I needed to hear that, because I really needed to push myself into just diving into the freelance life. It does work for me.
Look at you now. You have your own studio.
Yeah, it just,
Yeah.
in a year it's been really intense, but really good intense. And it's really allowed me to understand boundaries with my health, and physical health and mental health, and hence the sofa. That's a really big part of the studio for me, is having a safe space to be able to lie down if I'm not feeling well, or being able to invite people if they want to have a break, or for myself to have a break. And again, it's just not things I would have learned or really considered without mental health support.
So how have you felt it's changed since getting support at 42nd Street and the Horsefall?
I think a lot's changed in terms of confidence and supporting my own head, or like what I want to portray. I think a big switch in my head was during my year out of university. It was prime pandemic, that's when I got my internship with 42nd Street, and that was the first place that when I gave an idea, I was listened to and encouraged, like, yes, that's cool, or what about this, or it's expanding on it rather than shutting it down. The Drawer Lupus were a lockdown idea that I just said in passing to Rod, and he was like, yes, that's great, you should definitely do that. And I think when I did suggest it to university, they told me that was not a good idea and that it didn't make sense. What I realised at university, that structure just doesn't work for me. And through doing the internship, being able to be part of a group really worked for me. Being able to highlight the the benefits of my neurodiversity, bringing that to a team was great, and collaboration is just where I thrive. That's where I started to explore process over outcome.
Also, back to the Drawer Loopers, it's like you're saying that you proposed that at university, they shut it down, you went to 42nd Street and they took it with open arms. But since then, you've done the Drawer Loopers in other venues as well. You've done it at the OT Creative Space, right? That you've taken it all over Manchester.
Yeah, I've been to a few venues with it. I started developing it into a larger project. People are really keen to engage with it. This is the best way of learning, hands-on, interacting, engaging. Just like at the Horsefall, the workshops are so engaging and you're exploring new things. I did poetry and I've never done poetry before and I absolutely loved it. So that's a new thing that in a few weeks I'm going to be doing a workshop and I'm going to bring a bit of poetry into it.
Yes.
From a workshop at 42nd Street.
Love that.
And then combine it with some of my work, and I just never really thought I would find these other interests that link in. It's crazy.
Yeah, like what's the phrase? Multidisciplinary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Jack of all trades.
Yes.
That's what I'll be.
Fab. Okay, so what would you say to a young person who's thinking about joining 42nd Street or the Horsefall, want to be creative and also want support? What would you say to them?
I think you're going to be on a beautiful journey. Mine was very accidental. I really turned up to just try and do some research, and then walking into a space that's so open and welcome and really asking you how you are. I'd never had that, and I didn't go in there looking for support, but they helped me realise I needed that. And I think through having support and building that trust, and if I couldn't make a session, they'd send me all the documents home, check in on me. Again, I hadn't experienced that before, and recognising that in groups and realising that's within working there as well, it just blows my mind. And I always just feel so welcomed when I go and walk in. I just wish I could be there more, but everything's so busy. But being a young person, and it can be very overwhelming straight away, but it's such a beautiful space and it's so safe, and I am genuinely excited for them to have their journey and meet great people. I genuinely just don't think I'd be doing my career and have the confidence and realising that I can do this as a job without 42nd Street. And I know it sounds just really not cringe, but I feel like I owe 42nd Street, but I also know that they're amazing and I don't owe anybody anything, and they have taught me that. And I get really emotional about it because I'm just really grateful for having that full circle of support, being able to take care of my mental health, to be able to facilitate therapeutic art, to now be able to support people. And yeah, I'm just overwhelmed by reflecting on that and appreciating it.
Yeah, you're an inspiration. Yeah,
thank you.
You really are. Like, this is incredible. Like, the space you've created, the art you've created, I'm in awe.
Big shout out to Rod. Oh, I've never met anybody that's been so encouraging in my life and been so supportive and looked out for me in terms of career and mental health, and amazing.
Right, thanks Jamie, this has been great.
Thank you for having me, but also thank you for coming to the studio at the same time.
Cool, bye for now.
Bye.